Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I know you're wondering where I'm talking from. Like, where is this girl? Where is she? I'm here. If you're new on this channel, welcome. Let me turn off the fan so it doesn't really affect. Shoot. If you're new on this channel, welcome. My name is Chi Okoye with a very beautiful face and beautiful smile. Welcome. I hope you're here to stay because it's all positive vibes and all. And I hope today's video makes you happy and that you learn a whole lot from this video. Thank you all so much for always thinking by me. This is me speaking to my OGs. Thank you so much for your like, your comments, and your shares. I really appreciate them. They do not go unnoticed. So the title of this video, you already know what we're talking about. We're talking about transitioning from relaxed hair to your natural hair, your natural form. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
I'm just calling to say I
am so troubled by the soul of mine.
So I wrote down a few tips in this my book that I'll be going through. So whenever you see me looking down, please don't be vexed. Don't get angry. This is me just looking at the points I wrote down so that I will know what to say. So what is hair transition, or what is transitioning or hair transitioning? This is when you decide to go to your natural form. When you stop applying relaxer, texturizer, which happen to be chemicals, on your hair to go back to your natural form. So the process of you doing this is called hair transitioning. There are people that go for the big chop. This is where you decide to just chop off all your hair, like cut everything, and maybe you decide to do molo. You cut off all your hair like skin, and then you decide to grow your hair from scratch. But there are people like me, which was how I went back natural. Big chop is always very scary for us. It's not something we want to do. We don't want to be bald. We don't want to have molo. We don't want to have bald hair and stuff like that. We don't want to go on skin. We just want to start with a gradual process. So that is where transitioning come in. This is how you do it. You stop relaxing your hair for a long period of time, give or take 6 to 7 or 8 or even 1 year, before you decide to chop off the relaxed or the damaged parts of your hair. That was how I got to my natural state. That was how I did mine. I think I left mine in for 6 months before I chopped not all but some of the damaged hair, and I kept on taking care of my hair until I kept on trimming till I trimmed off all my damaged ends. So when transitioning your hair, these are the few things you should have in mind before transitioning. So the first thing is that you have to be patient. It's not magic. It doesn't happen overnight. Don't be too hard on your hair. Don't tell your hair, see, just grow. What's this? No, don't do that. Be patient with your hair. Love your hair. Nurture your hair. Give it all the necessary food that it needs, because I know you don't know that when you're taking care of your hair, you're actually feeding your hair. So be patient with your hair. Give it all the food that it needs, and it will come alive. Number 2 is cut when necessary. If you cut your hair today, I don't see a reason why you're cutting it tomorrow or next. I don't even see the reason why you're cutting it next week. Let me give you a plan now. Let's say you've grown your hair for 6 months and you decide to chop the damaged ends. Don't cut out everything, and make sure you're using the proper tools for cutting. So just chop off the places that are necessary, and I think your next shop should be in a month or 2 months time. Don't always cut. No, just cut when necessary. Number 3, always braid or plait protective styles. Protective styles can be your knotless braids, it can be your twist, just something that does not give much tension to your scalp. Something simple, something that will not tension your scalp, something that is not very painful. Most times you have to go with wigs. I think when you just make your normal all back, you wear your wigs, it's actually better, because I know transitioning can be a lot painful. Like, it can be painful. That is where number 4 comes in. Keep condition regularly. Most times when we are in our relaxed hair, we don't know lots of hair terms like deep conditioning. I know there are lots of people that don't know that you're supposed to deep condition your hair. It is when we go natural that we know. Like me, when I was in my relaxed hair, like, I just relax my hair, make my hair. When I lose it, I wash it and make it again. I just wash it, shampoo, conditioner, that's all. Maybe once in a while hair cream. But when I started like keeping my natural hair, I started knowing lots of things that I'm supposed to do to my hair, not just because I'm on natural hair. Even when I'm on relaxed hair, I was supposed to deep condition, but I didn't know. So deep condition regularly. This is something you should do at least 2 to 3 times a month. Deep conditioning helps in breakage. It helps reduce breakage because it's actually a treatment. So it helps reduce breakage. It helps with the pain. Always deep condition. Do not skip that. Number 5, stop heat styling. When you're transitioning, you do not need to stress your hair because you're trying to get rid of the damage, and so introducing heat to it is damaging the hair that you're trying to lose the damaged part. Heat styling can be when you're stretching your hair. It can be when you wash your hair and you decide to go under the dryer. You know, most times when you're under that dryer, they don't put the cooling part for you, they put the hot part for you. You don't need to hot comb, you don't need to enter dryer when you are transitioning. It's a no. Number 6, do not stress on shedding or breakage. You're trying to get rid of the damaged part of your hair. Those are what is falling off. Don't let it pressure you, don't let it give you stress. It's normal. It's normal for you to lose hair during transitioning. When you're combing your hair, what you should do is to not comb your hair dry. Make sure you moisturize your hair before combing. And if your hair keeps breaking during transitioning, it's a healthy breakage because you're losing the damaged part of your hair, as long as you're taking care of your hair as you should. Number 7, detangle carefully. This is when you need to really take care of your hair. You really need to be gentle with your hair. No dry combing, no rough combing. Do everything gently. Detangle with your fingers. Detangle with your fingers first before you go in with a wide tooth comb. You get it? Fingers first before a comb. And when you're detangling, start with the tips of your hair and work your way to the roots. Don't start from the roots to the tip. You start from the tip to the roots. Number 8, keep hair moisturized. Always moisturize your hair. When moisturizing, you moisturize with your water, then your conditioner, your leave-in conditioner, then you seal it in with your oil. Make sure your hair is always moisturized, that it's not always dry, so that you can easily avoid breakage or unhealthy breakage. Number 9, postpone colors. When transitioning, this is not the time you need to start experimenting with your hair. It's not the time that you need to start adding colors. well, let me try this gold, let me see if it's going to be good on me, and you decide to dye your hair gold, and you decide to dye your hair ginger, you decide to dye your hair maroon, red, that's not the time for it. Leave color, do the transitioning first before you head on to coloring your hair. Most coloring materials or coloring pigments are made with chemicals, and you don't want to introduce that to your hair when you're trying to get rid of chemically damaged hair. You're introducing chemicals to your hair that you want to stop the damage. So girlies, postpone colors. Don't do it. You can experiment later when you're done transitioning. You can try out experiments, but for now, leave colors alone. Last but not the least, you do not have to always stress your hair, like making your hair every day or making it every week, packing and repacking. Let's say you pack it in the bun and then you're like, today no, I'll lose this bun, I'm going out tomorrow, I want to pack another style for tomorrow. No, that is you stressing your hair, it's you stressing your scalp. What you have to do, well, maybe you can do one hairstyle per week. Yeah, one hairstyle per week is good. If you make all back today and you lose it 1 week later, give your hair a break. Don't make it immediately. Give it 2 to 3 or 4 days before you introduce another hairstyle to it. So this video was requested by a friend because she was in my DM asking me lots of questions, because she's currently transitioning and she was like, she wants to give up, it's tiring, she does not know her left from her right, this and that. And that was what prompted this video in the first place. I've always had in mind to do a video like this, but her questions pushed me to do it earlier. So I told her I'm hosting a series on YouTube where I talk about hair and all. And because you keep asking me this question, you need to keep watching my video, you need to start watching my video. Anything I'm going to tell you now, which I'm not sure I'm going to tell you everything, I'm going to give a full gist about it on my channel. So that's why I made this video. So I made this video for every person going through natural hair, whether you're already in a natural state or you're transitioning to your natural state. This video is for you. I'm trying not to make it too long, but very enjoyable, so that it will not bore you, because I know lots of talk bore people. So I'm making it in form of a series where I do short talk series about hair, so that whenever you feel like you're lost, you can easily punch in my name on YouTube, locate this video and watch it ASAP. Makes sense, right? Yeah. So we've come to the end of today's video, and I'm so happy I was able to shoot this video today. No matter what NEPA did today, they tried to hinder this video. They didn't want this video to take place. This video was something I would have recorded yesterday, but there was no lights. There was no lights. They brought this light at night, and I don't like shooting at night because it casts lots of shadow. Even though this is evening, I think it's past 5 now. Yeah. And today when they brought the lights, I set up my camera on my phone to shoot, and they took the light. They brought it back. I said, no, I'll shoot this video. Powdered my face, applied my gloss. They took the light again. But thank God they brought it back, and I'm able to shoot this video. Even though I'm having that, so I have this feeling at the back of my mind that they will soon take this light. I don't know what they've been doing and all. But thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it with your friends. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.